Okay, I'm going to explain how the center cover of an E1000 or a E1200, the way that it's on the axle itself and the way that it stays tight on the axle so that there's no movement left to right. Because if it's too far to the left or too far to the right, when it rotates, it'll hit the shroud. So the way this works is you have a cutout in the back of the cover, and in that cutout you will find a nut that is protruded in there like that. So that's, there we go. That's what it'll look like if you would remove the cover. Inside of that is a set screw. Okay, just goes right inside there. That set screw then will go all the way through and hit up against the axle, which is flattened out on one side. I'm going to show you how it works with this bolt because it's a little longer and it's easier to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and start the bolt in here. And we're going to have to line it up a little bit more. So we got to push that all the way in. That's another thing, if it doesn't line up, you have to push that all the way in. There we go. So as you can see, as I tighten that, that will hit up against the axle, okay, the set screw. And again, the axle will have a cutout, flat cutout, and there's only one way this can go on. When that set screw is loose, you have movement side to side. Once that set screw is tightened down on the axle, and again, it will have a set screw now that there's no movement on there. Don't tighten it so much that you break plastic, but tighten it enough, snug enough to where there's no movement now on that disc, and that disc should be perfectly centered once it's tightened up against that